Michael, 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 Michael. Wait, I've got this. Nick is the better Simone.
Just tell him like Sweden's better than Denmark. Hi, girl.
No one gives a fuck about Denmark.
What's up?
There's nothing good that come out of Denmark.
I'm at the emergency room, or not the emergency room, in the ICU with Michael.
Michael.
He got blown up in the Lucky Plucker a few days ago, and he's had like multiple surgeries. He's still in here. He's unconscious.
Michael.
Reggie, girl had the same idea, but it's to steal Michael and go rob houses. I'll come rob houses with you.
Just roll him down the hill to get away. Michael.
Okay, give you a few minutes.
Michael.
Still like talk to the doctors at the hospital.
Michael.
Oh. Hold on, we might have to do something else.
Michael.
Oh god, why did I have to need this car?
Michael.
So girl, I got the S plus, but it's a Tygon.
Michael. Hey!
Michael.
Hey!
Okay, I'll call you back in a couple minutes, girl.
Hey!
Okay, bye.
Michael, can you hear me?
Michael, can you...
Twitch if you can hear me. Michael, stay away from the light. Michael. Well, I'll take that. He flipped me off. That's a win. Fuck yes, I can still piss people off while they're in the ICU. Yes. Fuck, I've got a talent.
You really do.
Fuck, I'm fucking awesome.
Okay, what does all this say? What is actually happening to him?
But you're not a fucking doctor. How do you know what the fucking scribble looks like?
I don't know. Maybe I can make out some of it. I can't write for shit either.
I'm sharing the bed with him. You know, I remember when I checked the list after I got out of ICU last time and no one had come visited me.
Damn.
Thank you for the 5 months. Yeah.
I didn't even know you were in the ICU.
I haven't even checked my fucking emergency contacts list, right?
Hey, Reggie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the hospital, check if my dad's there.
Who's your dad?
Michael?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What?
The fuck is that? Patient is connected to a ventilator for breathing support, EKG for heart monitoring, an IV line for medication of... What? Medication of fluids, monitoring for blood pressure, also
So
a catheter
to a lot of shit.
for urinary management, tubes for wound, and abdominal drainage are in place. No way he'll say shit.
Something about drainage. Probably multiple kinds of drainage. I don't know. See if you can read it, Reggie.
Alright, I got this. Hold on. Let me just get off the fucking bed. Okay. Right. So, alright. So is still fucking hooked up to the thing that helps him breathe. Yeah, his heart's still being fucking monitored. I don't know. Maybe we can talk to the doctor and get one of the. So, depending on how fucked he is, right? There's like heart rate monitors that it's basically like a mobile EKG, right? You put all the little things on you, get this little thing on the side of you, and you can cruise around. All right, he's still on an IV. So he's got shit in his fucking arm, so he can wheel that a fuck around. And monitoring for blood pressure. Well, that's the shit that the fucking EKG shit will do anyway. It does it all in one. He's also not going to be able to piss by himself. By the look of it, he's got a fucking bag, and yeah, he's also got a drainage bag. I ain't touching that shit. That shit's. You ever seen a fucking drainage bag after a fucking few days?
No.
Yeah, it's like
I don't really come to the hospital.
It's like a creamy kind of blood color. It's fucked up, man. It looks like that. Yeah. I mean, a lot of this shit that I'm reading here, technically, if he gets conscious, and his breathing gets better, this actually should be good to cruise around with it. You just have to walk around with the fucking IV bag and shit.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, you should be able to get on day fucking visits and shit, or at least out the front of the hospital with it.
True.
And you can get him hooked up on the wheels on the back of the wheelchair too. So it's just all fucking
the
there.
Second that he like steps off of the second floor, though, like Reed is gonna kidnap him and make him do shit.
Well, I mean, you can just ask for a visit up to the fucking roof or some shit.
Mm.
Well, I mean, it doesn't say anything about any kind of like fucking brain issues, so there's that.
Yeah, because that was like the big thing. Because the doctor said he had a craniotomy and there was like a lot of bleeding in his brain.
Yeah, but that's not too bad because like if you get bleeding in your brain, they just relieve pressure from it, and as long as the doctor doesn't fuck it up and butcher you, should be okay.
Yeah, but it was the horse fucking doctor.
Well, and that's a problem. Hello.
There's an Emberlyn here. Is she okay to come in? Is apparently his daughter, I think.
No, she just calls everybody her parent.
Oh.
Why is she here?
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't tell her I was here.
I didn't tell her I was here.
I just said for fuck's sakes when she said that Michael was her father.
So no.
Just say he's resting at the moment. He's not taking visitors.
All right, I'll do that. Also, I double checked the whole removing people from the list, and you can do that. So if you want to remove everyone, you're more.
Yeah, remove Reed since he tried to stab him with whatever.
Yeah, he's already been removed.
Okay.
Look. Look.
Oh, something's happening.
Michael.
Hello. Someone should check on it.
Well, you're the doctor.
Oh yeah, that's probably me. Yeah, sorry.
What the fuck? No wonder this cunt's been here for fucking days. Holy shit.
What was that? Just gonna check if there's any spike in the heart rate or anything. Oh, there's okay. So there is some brain activity here as well. Huh. All right. Well, to be honest, he might be waking up slowly. Don't know. I'm just gonna let him take his time to do it. I'm not gonna force it with anything.
Doc, I've got a question for you. Very important.
Shoot.
What's better, Sweden or Denmark?
Sweden.
If I punch you, is that terrorism?
I don't even know anymore, to be honest.
Well, I was kind of doing that to see if he'd have any kind of reactions to the voices around him, but he didn't. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, even Danish people know that Sweden is better, so.
Yeah, nothing. All right.
Okay. Well, we try. Oh my god.
It's for Michael.
Oh. Oh. Well, I'll go tell her that he's not taking visitors for now.
Well, I was hoping that we'd get some kind of fucking facial movement or fucking twitch.
Yeah, something.
Oh, that was my shot on it. On a scale of like 0 to like proper fucked, how fucked do you think he's gonna be when he's better?
I mean, he's been here for a while. The first thing that the doctor told me, like, right when he got admitted, was he had a broken collarbone, his arm was broken in a couple places, and he had a punctured lung from the explosion. And he's had 3 surgeries, I think. The last doctor said that he had a bunch of bleeding in his brain, and that they drained all that out, but, I mean, who knows what all the metamorphine is going to do to him that Reed injected into him.
Oh. Wait, what? Why is he wearing HOA pants?
He's been in the HOA pants.
What do I need to have this conversation about fucking double and triple dipping again? Since Benji's not here.
Just get some seaside pants.
They're valid.
A little trident on the leg.
They're valid.
Yeah.
I'll send an email to someone to annoy him for that.
Yeah. Yeah, just.
I know
have
the
them be
perfect guy.
HOA pants, but instead of them saying HOA, they have a little trident.
No, I know the perfect guy for that.
Yeah.
Imagine after all the shit that Michael's been through, he gets fucked up from the lucky plucker.
Yeah, of all places.
Like
Michael?
They didn't let me to see him.
I mean, at least he didn't get fucked up at the Alta Street apartment explosion or the Tier 3 almost explosion. There's probably been some other kind of explosion.
oh. Hey. Quick Cass, hold his hand.
But
Might be cold.
okay, I have gloves, so I can't get Pregante.
I get what?
Pregante. Hold hand.
Holy fuck. You know, this day's kind of fucked. I was only going to wake up for a few hours, and here I am.
Maybe you should go check on him, see if he's okay.
I'm just busy doing something at the moment.
Okay.
We're gonna be okay, Nick.
So what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I swear, if he was there because he wanted to get the place shut down, and that's how he got taken out, that's fucked. That's like some kind of fucking slight fucked up karma.
I mean, he could have just been there to have a meeting with somebody. Oh, there's a picture.
Is it a picture of me? Oh, thank you for gifting 2-1.
Oh no, it's
okay.
shit
Yep.
in the deep fryer.
Right, so I'm guessing that's what. Okay. So he was there trying to get it shut down, and then gets caught up in that shit. Motherfucker, dude. That's just fucked.
Yeah, Ledson told me that it was Reed that shit in the deep fryer, and there was some like moldy chicken somewhere, and then Ledson took a really big shit in their sink.
Yep, I've seen it. Jesus.
I've never eaten at the Lucky Plucker.
Yeah, nor have I.
Probably never will.
I won't either.
I definitely won't for some extended amount of time because it's in rubble right now.
I wasn't sure if it was a Mars bar at first. Then I looked in this. Wait, I know what'll work. I've got this. All right, you ready? Been practicing for this. Michael, please don't die. I need you. You can't leave me. Michael, wake up, please. Please. I need you around. I need a purpose. Otherwise, I'm going to disappear. Ah. Is this his fucked up arm?
Yeah, that's his fucked up arm.
Okay, well, that's my bad. Oh, I tried anyway. Fuck it. Good enough for me. Can't say I didn't try now.
What if you come hold this hand and you freak out?
No, I'm done. It's a one-trick pony kind of thing.
Okay.
You know how difficult it is for me to be like that?
Yeah, I've never heard you be like that.
Yeah, I didn't mean any of it, but yeah.
One day, I feel like you will mean it.
No.
Ever?
No. I told JJ that he's very low on my totem pole at the moment.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he pissed me off. I tried to hang out with him yesterday and he kept being on the fucking phone the whole time. Listen, the rare times that I come around, people should cherish those times.
Oh my god, he's squeezing. He squeezed my hand.
Okay. Did he think it was my hand because I was talking? He's trying to hold my hand?
It's a completely different hand.
Or maybe it's because you can't squeeze it. Okay, pal.
Reggie, you want to do an S plus boost?
Fuck your S plus boost.
Okay.
Wanker. I don't boost cars. Shit bores me.
Yeah, but there's an S plus boost.
Oh, wow. Cats, fix him.
I'm not a doctor. I dropped out of high school.
Okay. Can we fly in better doctors? I feel like the doctors are the ones causing most of the issues.
We could get the horse fucking doctor back. Again, dink donk.
No, please.
I mean, she seemed more interested than what was his name, Lawrence Nightingale or whatever.
Cass?
Hmm?
He looks like he's squeezing your hand. Why don't you try and fucking talk to him?
What?
See if he can hear your voice. Ask a question and get him to squeeze.
Well, he already squeezed my hand.
Yeah, but you can see if he can actually hear your voice or if it's just his muscles moving.
Hey, Michael, if you can hear me and you think Sweden is stupid, squeeze my hand. Yeah, he squeezed it really hard.
Oh! Wait, so he can hear me now?
Maybe he's just locking you out.
Michael, if you want me to shut the fuck up, squeeze Cass's hand.
Yeah, he squeezed it.
Okay, I'll just go sit over here and fuck myself. That's kind of fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yep, he made him sad. He put himself in the timeout corner, Michael.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Michael, you made him cry.
Not fucking crying, dickhead.
Sorry, he's not crying.
I'm just trying to balance on the top of the fucking chair.
Reggie, like the very, very edges of his mouth look like they're like trying to smile, kinda.
Oh, oh, that's the guy in this car who wants to. Ah, say fucking less.
What are you about to do?
Say less, bitch. Yeah, now I'm sitting on the fucking bed with him. Uh-huh. Can't go away that fucking easy. I was born to annoy people, bitch. You know, Michael used to be
This was
higher on my
before you
totem
chose
profile.
Michael.
You know, it was higher on my totem pole, but yeah, then he left me off his emergency contact list. I fucked.
I think he left a lot of people.
Yeah! Go my dice! Get fucked. Get fucked. Shove those dice in your ass, Toby. So what's broken on him again? His hand or his arm or what? Ah! What the fucking... Why?
I don't know. What did you
Why?
and Michael do to each other?
Holy fuck. That's the first time in my life that I've been kicked in the nuts by a fucking corpse. The fuck?
He's not a corpse.
Pretty much is.
Nah, he's gonna be okay.
Fuck. Hey, you should probably change his food out seeing as Reed was here. Don't know what he did to it.
Oh yeah, true. I'm gonna take this water too. No, everything that's edible in here, I'm taking it.
Look, I still got this. It was Michael's gift to me.
Oh, is that where you got it?
Yeah. I still got it.
I'm glad that you value that ball's life more than your own life.
I do. It's true.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be back.
You don't know what he did to that. That's just you and me, buddy. That's just you and me. Think it's okay to kick me? Ah. Even if you don't know you did it? Fuck off. Just you wait till you're out of hospital. The least expect it, you're in your wheelchair and I'll fucking throw the tennis ball at your nuts. Think I fucking won't? Coming, buddy. Coming. So seeing as you're unconscious, was semi-con. I don't know what the fuck you are. I'm not a doctor. I just know what happens when I usually put people in here. So there's a slight council issue. We've got Ember that we spoke about at the council meeting, and I feel like when we said to give her another shot, that people didn't really give her a clean slate. But now they're all we're over. It's kind of fucked up.
I found more food to replace all of this with.
Okay, I'm just currently talking council things to this semi-conscious corpse.
I found a book in the other room that's 100 tips to improving your self-esteem. So I'm just gonna put that one here over this magazine.
Oh, you think he needs to improve his self-esteem? Holy fuck.
I mean, it's better than this random magazine that Reed left here.
That's valid. So I don't know what to do there, Michael. Like, I've only had a day with her. She wasn't too bad. It's workable in my opinion, but I've only had a day with her. But the issues with the fact that she runs to other people for problems is a serious problem in its own, but it's something that's moldable. But my worry is that there's always been a worry of us all, is making sure that Seaside doesn't get clicky.
I feel like the way that KJ was trying to explain it, like, was two different kinds of clicks. Because he was like, there's clicks in Seaside, and like there's the heist crew, and then there's the more like gangy crew. Oh, but it's like Ember doesn't like click with people, not like in the clicks, but just like emotionally hangout level, whatever. It's like she just doesn't click with people.
So usually with the hangarounds, what I used to do, right, was I used to just jump in the car with them and force myself along. I don't know if that's something that they've done, or if they just expect her to be there and do things, or if they're not really asking her to come along and do things. I don't know, because I haven't been here. But it's always better to do these things one-on-one instead of in a group where everyone's different in a group, right? Me, when there's a large group, I just shut down because I don't want to deal with them all.
Yeah. Because I like going and being on my own, like chilling for a little bit whenever I wake up. I basically like tweet, let people know I'm awake, and then I chill for like half an hour or something to just fix cars, do whatever I need to do, and like chill. And it was like every day I would get called nonstop and just be like, Mama, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, fuck my fucking life, dude. And morning me is like, just leave me alone for a bit. And I got to the point that I was just kind of avoiding whenever she was around, not gonna lie.
So why though?
Because I was getting annoyed.
So you're annoyed with her personality. Did you talk to her about what parts of her personality that are annoying and trying to change that?
I told her yesterday, because she's like basically stopped calling me. She started hanging out with Laura a lot. And it just kind of fixed itself, but it's still like the clinginess and everything. It's like her energy is at like a 15 out of 10.
I've worked out her
and
clinginess already.
I'm at like a 4 out of 10.
I've worked out her clinginess already. So something that I've worked out is that she's similar to a younger version of me, just gone the I'm a little bitch route, right? So me, I just hardened up and didn't give a fuck about anyone and just worked on myself. So I was self-sufficient, right? I'm a very independent person. I don't need no comfort for nothing, right? Whereas her, she cared more about making connections and friends that she didn't have before. Hence why she would be clingy. She clearly has abandonment issues. So that's why she's clingy to me. And I've explained to her that she needs to be like some kind of more like me, but like an older version of me, where I have changed a lot with my approach to people. So I think that if she had like further knowledge and growth herself before approaching all this, it would be a different thing for you guys. Less clingy, and probably possibly a colder person, but still manageable. The only reason I think that she's a lost cause right now is because everyone else gave up.
Yeah.
And that's less on her and more on the people for not wanting to push for it, because, and it's like I said, Seaside is a gang, right? we're not the traditional gang, but we're a gang. And then when people say, but we're a family, kind of pisses me off, because if we're a family, right? Wouldn't you push that a little bit further and try and help that person?
No.
It's a little bit frustrating to me, especially when Draco said he just doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to. It's like, as a council member, you should be stepping up and go, okay, well, KJ said 3 more days. Yes, we're waiting on Benji's thing. If Reggie wants to give it a crack and do his Reggie things, let's go. Instead, it's a nah, I'm good. That shit shouldn't happen.
Because it's one of those that, like, the day before we had all decided to just cut her, but then KJ, I guess, had some kind of a conversation with her in between me waking up and talking to her. And whatever talk they had, and I guess that she either had a talk with you or with Ivan, and she was starting to change, but people weren't seeing it. Because the only people
Yeah,
that
she had a
she
chat
brought
with
up,
Ivan.
yeah, I think she brought up a talk with like Ivan and with Axel, how like they've never said anything bad about her or whatever, but it was all the other people that had negative things to say.
And I'm worried that it might be a group mentality thing, right? Instead of an individual issue, everyone just joins along. And then that means that that's a clique thing, and I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Because in Seaside, we've got multiple different people. No one in Seaside is like me. At all. So I don't click with people like that.
Yeah.
However, I'm very important for Seaside with the things that I do. So it's to me, this whole doesn't click thing. Well, why doesn't that fill with me then? Why aren't I on the outskirts? I don't click with them with all the shit that they do. I don't click with you guys that much other than talking. Right? So I don't do boosts. I don't do car racing. I don't do banks. I don't do fucking shootouts. All that kind of shit. So why am I not an issue then? Or will I be an issue down the track?
Because that's where it's like, it's a hard thing to explain, where like just doing shit with you, it's like when I was a hang around and you were just like, hey, put on an elf outfit and come hop on this moped, I was like, sure, fuck it. But it's like people will just say sure, fuck it, and do that kind of thing with you, and for whatever reason they feel comfortable around you. They know it's going to be a fun time. They know it's just going to be dumb and not really mean anything, whatever. But it's like with Ember, I don't know if people really care about that or want to do it, or
You see, you
not.
said it right there. I approached you,
Hmm.
told you that's what we're doing, which is what I used to do to all of them. Because I used to force them to do things just because. Fuck it, I'm taking you out with me today.
Personally, I also wouldn't be surprised if it was a thing that people noticed she mainly hung out with Vidal, and now Vidal's gone.
This whole thing is frustrating to me, in the fact that with what I'm seeing in the small, tiny bit of it, and it's just, I don't want to see that shit. I don't want Seaside to become that. I fucking hate
I know
cliques
most of
like
the
that.
time, like before she started hanging out with Lara, she was always hanging out with Vidal. And it's like it was harder but also easier at the same time with me because I hung out with JJ. So I was hanging out with a full member, a council member, whatever. We bring in other full members and talk about whatever. But she was hanging out with another hang around that basically snaked us. Hi, JJ. I mean, if you want to come up, you can tell the doctor. Me and Reggie are up here just talking about shit with Michael. He's not awake. We're kind of talking over Michael. Okay. He squeezed my hand again. Well.
Right, you didn't get kicked in the nuts like I did.
You got on his bed.
What? I was just being close with him. What people like when they're fucking hurting.
Yeah. But yeah, with JJ, it's like I hung out with him, and you guys, I'm pretty sure, definitely made comments about how I just really hung out with JJ. Oh, hi, Ivan. What's up? Okay. Okay. Is the doctor downstairs and are you downstairs? Okay, I'll come downstairs. I'll let you and JJ in. Yeah, me and Reggie are here.
Michael, you gotta get out of ICU and help fix this shit. I don't like the route it's going. AJ?
Yeah, what's up, Reggie?
Still hate you?
Okay, good news. Michael can hear things and respond to them, at least like physically. He squeezed my hand a few times.
Okay.
I also
he kicked
switched out
Reggie
his
in the
dice.
nuts.
Yep, he kicked me in the nuts when I was sitting on his bed. I've switched out his dice. We're good now.
Yeah, he doesn't have yokai dice now.
Alright, good. Good.
He has Reggie dice.
Oof, I don't know about. Okay.
Well,
alright.
Reggie dice
Well,
always
that's important.
works against Reggie.
True.
But we're currently talking about issues with what I've seen today. You know something else that's pissed me off, Cass?
But
So Nigel was down to help. Said he's going to come help. And Draco says he's not coming to help. Well, the Draco's not coming to help. And then Nigel hasn't called me since about it. That's putting someone on my ship books.
yeah.
Wait,
So
what happened? About what?
TLDR, yeah. So I'll give you the quick TLDR. Reggie wanted to basically put Ember to a test and have her pick him up, saying that he was in trouble, he was getting chased, and Draco and all the other boys were gonna chase him. Draco said no, he didn't want to. Nigel said that he was down to help, but after Draco said that he wasn't gonna do it, then Nigel hasn't called Reggie back.
I'm just gonna say that's a problem, but you deal with it, Reggie.
Oh, it's a very big fucking problem. I don't think they're going to like how I'll deal with it.
But Reggie asked me earlier if we like all gave Ember a clean slate. I didn't know that was a thing, that people were supposed to be giving Ember just a totally clean slate at a certain point.
I didn't know that either. I'll be honest.
You were in the room with us.
Yeah, you said that yesterday.
No, this was
Like
in the
yesterday.
council meeting.
No.
We spoke about Ember in the council meeting. Right? And we were downstairs and we were going to give her another shot.
I mean, yeah, but we didn't say clean slate.
Well, that's what another shot means, right? Is actually give someone a fair chance instead of having these.
Andres, his wife is waiting outside.
His wife is okay. Yeah, Dom's fine.
Is
I didn't
when you
know
give
it.
someone a second chance, right? Is if you go there with all these all this animosity against a person, that ain't a second chance. You set them up for failure.
I mean, really, you can forgive and not forget kind of thing, right?
That's the thing, right? Is you can still be alert for those things 100%. But did that happen? Or was it that everyone was already still feeling a certain kind of way?
I mean,
Who's
like,
going from
And if that's the case, I fucking hate that shit. Because if no one actually wanted to give her a decent shot from there, and do the shit that I used to do, every other hang around we've got, like Cass was saying, that I told her, go put on an elf outfit, we're going out on the scooters. If no one did that kind of shit and just let her plod along, then that's on us.
'Cause I know Dre took her out to do like weed stuff whenever everybody else. Oh my god, Mike. Dre
Aw.
took her out to do weed stuff whenever everybody else was doing a bank. So like she wasn't left alone doing anything or just like left to putter around when there was like a 6 already doing shit. Dre was like, okay, I'm not gonna leave you alone, come with me. And from what he said the whole time, she was just like complaining about how she wasn't part of the 6 because they were using her both.
Yeah,
That's not entirely what happens as well.
That's what Dre said. Like I don't
Yeah, well,
probably know what
He tried to
happened.
kill the art and probably
Yeah.
not communicate properly with that.
I haven't heard from you. What are your thoughts with Ember?
With M, she got dealt a shitty hand. The deck is stacked, and I think if anybody else spoke to her about what people that want her out, she's gonna be lost for a good couple of weeks before she can actually do anything. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of invested in her because I took a good couple hours of my life to have a prolonged conversation with her, trying to explain to her why certain things are the way they are, or why certain things that she thinks are not absolutely not true, and where she could go or do something to improve. But the next day, the day after that, rather 2 days after that, I hear that people want to get rid of her because, well, people have problems with it.
You think their
So, I mean,
problems are valid?
I mean, that's not really a question. If you have a problem, it is a valid problem. The question, what is the problem, right?
Well, no.
If it's
The
a
reason I
minor
ask,
problem,
the reason I ask if you think it's valid, right? Is it just nitpicking, or is it like something that can be worked on and fixed, or is it just something that's a complete red flag, not worth it?
you're asking me if it's a minor thing or a big thing. Is that
Yeah.
what you're asking?
Pretty much.
A lot of things that people have problem with there are minor. But is he having a seizure? What's up? Is he okay?
No, he's squeezing some kind of a pattern. Hold on.
Oh, pen and
Keep
paper,
talking. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. A lot of problems she has are minor. She has one big problem, and she doesn't know where to apply herself yet, because she didn't have enough time to get used to everybody and find a way to work with everybody on in a way that would work for everybody. Does that make any sense? What I'm trying to say? She doesn't know us because we are a lot of people. She didn't have enough time to get to know us on a level that would make everybody comfortable with her and her comfortable with us. That's
Into
why
months,
she
though.
really well with 2,000 motherfuckers deep, man. Like, and not every one of us comes around every day. That's why we have hang-arounds that hang around for 6 months and then they step away, and a lot of people like, oh well, that's why we have hang-around process. It's not gonna be a one-day thing. I mean, you know, right? Like, it took me a lot of time to learn how to work with certain people. And I'm not saying she's perfect or people are perfect or on the contrary imperfect, but these things take time. She doesn't necessarily know how a lot of things work. I don't know. She's like, she got thrown into a deep end trying to become a part of a gang like Seaside because she, like me, knew nothing about how gang shit works when she tried to join.
Mm.
I don't think
There's
she
two,
really.
there's two big issues with her. Entitlement and she's very impulsive.
Both things are fixable, right?
Are they? Like, I don't know. Like, I gave her like a serious talk about it. That didn't want to see it, and she keeps doing it.
So
Hey, Reggie?
1 second. Yeah, I'm just talking with someone. What's up?
I'm gonna jump off a radio. I'm gonna rub some houses with girl.
All right, have fun.
Alright, bye.
Okay. So I said this earlier. When she was talking about herself and that kind of shit, I noticed that she was like a very, very young version of myself, right? And she's turned into a version that I could have turned into if I was a little bitch, right? So I said this to her. Now, what it is Cass was talking about her clinginess, right, to certain people. The reason that she's clingy, which once you understand, you kind of get it a little bit more, and then that is something that can be broken, right? Is she's clingy to people because she has abandonment issues, right? And she needs to feel close to people and have a friendship, right? She wants friends. Now, do I think that that's something that is a gang-worthy thing? Not really. However, it is someone that you can change, right? Because look at how I used to be as well. That's a later down the track version of me, but I have got a way that I can switch myself, throw on a mask, and change exactly who I am, or I can just go full shitlord mode and push every fucking one of your buttons till you mold to insanity. Right? You guys have seen multiple different sides of me. I let you see what I want you to see of me, when I want you to see it, and when I feel that's appropriate to that. She hasn't learnt that skill yet. So she's not your normal human when it comes to that. I'm far from your normal human. But I've learnt to adapt and evolve. Do I think
Okay, I figured it out. Michael said people don't give her a chance.
I would agree with that. I think that everyone had their thoughts set on it. The group got together and decided that. And that's how it's pushed. That's what I've gotten from today. Because the fact that Nigel hasn't contacted me since is really a fucking nail in the coffin for that. And I hate that shit. If I tell you we're doing something, we're doing something. Right? Because there's a reason for it. I don't ask people for fucking help. And you know this, JJ, because I've blown up at you before about it. I don't ask people for help because I don't need your fucking help unless I actually want your fucking help and it's important. So the fact that Nigel hasn't contacted me after Draco said his shit, that's like I said, that's someone on my shit list now for that shit. They ain't gonna like what I'm gonna fucking do. You don't do that shit.
I'm a little bit lost about it right now.
With Seaside, we're a gang, and I don't give a fuck that people say that we're a family, because we lost that identity a long time ago, but we do things differently in Seaside, and I've said that plenty of times. But the fact that we've got someone that's unique in Seaside, that has the ability to be shaped into something, and we want to give up on them because they don't click, but we also didn't give them the second shot that they should have had. Everyone just held on to that same shit.
I agree.
And I know that I haven't been around for a lot of this shit. I know that.
I'm at the hospital right
But
now.
the shit that I've seen today, with that little part of it, and the
Visiting
time
Michael,
I've spent
but we're in the middle of
spent
talking about other
hours
stuff right now.
with Ember today, and yes, she could just be on her
Yeah,
best
fine.
behavior.
Okay.
But I don't feel like that anything that she said today isn't fixable. If people actually gave a fucking tried, like I've said plenty of times, I used to force myself on people. I'd be like, all right, we're going, let's go. I would love to know how many of them actually fucking did that and what it was like, because hanging out with people in a group ain't nothing like hanging out one-on-one. You do not get to learn the person and how they are.
The last thing that he squeezed was Reggie is correct.
Damn.
He's actually conscious. Nice. Oh, better every day. Let's hope he doesn't get another surgery. Jesus. How many he's had by then?
3, last I heard.
Jesus. Let's
Apparently,
talk
the
about
report
the...
for one of them was a very dicey surgery. Yeah.
When you use the word dicey on the surgery, I'm not really comfortable even thinking about it. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Amber later, because I think we all know by this point she just needs a little bit more time and people need to make a little bit more effort about it. You know? Instead of fucking jumping to conclusions. I want to talk about this. How does Michael end up in a hospital over a bomb that blew up at Lucky Block? I'm really curious about that.
Okay. So I don't know why he was at the Lucky Plucker, but he was at the Lucky Plucker. He has a photo of a piece of shit in a deep fryer in his pocket. So I'm guessing that might be why. I don't really know.
Sorry. Larry was looking for KJ earlier. He came into Hayes. I don't know if he was going to ring Draco. I don't know if he did. He didn't say what it was about.
He was going?
Yesterday, KJ tried to get a hold of GG people, but nobody woke up except for Zuck, and Zuck didn't know anything.
I was say you said Lucky Plucker, and it just reminded me.
It's possible they're trying to withhold something from.
Maybe, but he was there. He got pulled in by EMS from an explosion that happened there. Poe talked to Smalls and said that Poe saw Lang Buddha leave the Lucky Plucker, get in his car, sit down the street at a stoplight until the place exploded, and then Lang pulled off.
I don't see like Buddha blowing up Lucky Plucker.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I really don't. I mean, think about it, right? The amount of time Larry spent just trying to navigate the issue. I mean, didn't they have to use the Rooster's Kitchen to actually make the place work at some point?
They were using Rooster's Kitchen up until about a week or 2 ago. Yeah, probably about a week ago. They got their kitchen.
I mean, unless something incredibly stupid happened.
I mean,
I really
you never know. Something stupid could happen every second.
Especially where G's concerned.
Yeah, well. That's fun. Too many bombs around. Like, think about last week.
Someone's bossing?
No.
Well,
But I think Tier 1 apartments at Alta Street got blown up.
Yeah.
I talked to Eve earlier, like before I came to see Michael, and she said there was a bomb at Tier 3 apartments that got defused.
Yeah, we went past it before and it was all fucking blocked off.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody tried to blow up the Tier 3 today, but they defused the bomb apparently. Yes, he's doing the thing again, Cap.
You know what? It's funny that happened because I had to move something out of my Tier 3. It was very similar to that. Yeah.
Lucky you.
A good thing they didn't start kicking doors, then that could have been fucking awkward.
Have a bunch of dongles, skeleton.
HR and FTOs were just fuck me dead.
I
just want to play Rust, man.
I don't think it's there anymore.
I'm glad I got.
Seaside's causing dramas just to bring me back into RP. Fuck!
Tier 1.
Good thing we live on the beach.
Wait. What if the bombings were Michael Simone?
And he decided to injure himself gravely to the point where he
No,
almost
not
dies.
the one that he was in. Right? The Alta Street and the Tier 3 ones. Maybe he's just faking it right now. And he scurried off and did that. Probably what Brian's thinking right now.
If he's faking it right now, I think he needs an Oscar. Or maybe even 2.
I think that's what Brian's thinking.
Brian think?
Yeah, suspect number 1, Michael Simone. But sir, he's in ICU. Probably faking it. Michael Simone. Yep, I can see it.
Damn.
Yeah, it could happen. Who knows?
It's all coincidental that this happens after he gets off parole. All linking together now.
You actually make it sound
Oh,
plausible now.
Dr. Michael.
Listen, anything can sound possible if you twist it in a certain type of way.
Yeah, well, that's why you're a lawyer. That's your whole fucking job.
It is. Yep. Reggie, diet, stop. Miss Elf, Reggie, probably returning Christmas. Dude, a fucking elf, Reggie. Oh, JJ, how's your racing been today? Better not having me in the car?
Yeah, I'm not having you in my car. Going racing, sorry.
Hey, Michael, the doctor's coming up here to give you morphine.
No offense, JJ, but that was incredibly entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, right,
Fucking
right.
slowly
Yeah,
walking.
very entertaining. Yeah.
I just want to let you
Why
know
is
A lot
For
of
the
that
rest
when,
of us, it was.
when I crawled into
I had
bed, my throat was hurting from the amount of yelling I did. Okay?
Yeah, no shit. I had to take fucking 2 aspirins.
I'm surprised you didn't have to take your blood pressure medication.
I'm
God,
out
he
of
has
it.
to be real careful with that shit.
Yeah.
Last time he took
I
too
need
much
food.
of it and he thought he was fighting an alien.
I have some there.
Oh, God.
I swear it was, Cass. I think you're
Yeah.
trolling me. I think
Please.
there actually was a fucking clown hitting me.
Just follow the doctor's instructions with your medication, please.
But
It's fine.
I'm not supposed to mix painkillers with booze.
Oh, that's fine. That's not proper prescription medication.
Hello.
Hello.
The morphine will be-
Welcome, doctor from Denmark.
Sweden, come on.
Denmark's
How
better.
dare you?
Denmark's
No.
definitely better.
You
Everybody
you
knows
fucking know it.
How does he eat, by the way? It's like IV thing with vitamins and shit, or is he actually
Oh,
eating?
he's hooked up to like all kinds of shit right now.
Well, technically, he's not hooked up to shit. His shit's hooked up to something. That's what the fucking catheter and shit's for.
I'm just gonna get some morphine.
Yeah, yeah. Told you my dice are better.
True.
All right. Looks like it's taking effect quite quickly here, so that's
Wait, does
all
this?
right. Well, I mean, right.
You go. Mine was irrelevant to what you were gonna say.
Oh, okay. Go. No, but I said it's. I mean, it's good news that he's waking up. It sucks that he's in pain, but we're solving that now. So that's. Yeah. I mean, maybe he'll wake up today. Who
So
knows?
what happened to him exactly? Would you mind telling me? I'm not entirely sure. He had 3 surgery.
I'm going to be honest. There's so many reports. I don't know. The last thing I know is he probably needed transplant. That's the last thing I know. So we're
Wait, what's he
looking
need
into
a transplant
synthetic-
of?
1 sec.
Yeah, please let us know.
We can find whatever organ needs transplanted.
Oh,
Well,
definitely.
the good news, because it's an organ